Former President Pranab Mukherjee's last rites performed with full military honor. President Kovind, Prime Minister Modi pays homage to the departed soul. Unlock 4 guidelines come into force. More activities open up in COVID non-containment zones. No let-up in COVID-19 positive cases in northeastern states. Nearly 10.17 lakh COVID samples tested in the country in the last 24 hours. Arunodaya schemes to be implemented in Assam from October 2nd next. And President, Prime Minister congratulate Indian chess players for winning FIDE online chess olympiad. Good evening and welcome to the Northeast News. This is Joshna Borua with the news in detail. Former President Pranab Mukherjee's last rites were performed at Lodhi Road Crematorium in New Delhi with full military honors, maintaining COVID protocol. Former President's mortal remains were brought today to his residence, 10 Rajaji Marg, from the Army Hospital, where he breathed his last yesterday. The general public also paid their tributes to the former president. Due to the requirement of following social distancing norms and other COVID-related protocols, the mortal remains of the former president proceeded in hearse van instead of normal gun carriage. The government had announced a 7-day state mourning as a mark of respect for the former president. Pranab Mukherjee died following a 21-day battle with multiple ailments. He was 84, a 7-time parliamentarian and recipient of Bharat Ratna, India's highest civilian honor. He was one of the most admired and respected political figures. President Ramnath Kovind, Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu, Prime Minister Narendra Modi paid their last respects to former President Pranab Mukherjee. Later, the Prime Minister in a tweet wrote, Pranab Mukherjee would be remembered by generations for his efforts towards India's progress. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, Lok Sabha Speaker Om Birla, Congress leader Rahul Gandhi and chiefs of 3 defence services were among the dignitaries who also paid their last respects to the former president this morning. The Union Cabinet condoled the sad demise of Pranab Mukherjee. The Cabinet also observed silence for 2 minutes in memory of the former president. Cabinet resolution said, in his passing away, the country has lost a distinguished leader and an outstanding parliamentarian. The guidelines issued by the government for Unlock 4 will come into force today. It will remain in force till September 30. The Home Ministry on Saturday issued new guidelines for opening up of more activities in the areas outside containment zones as part of Unlock 4. According to the guidelines, metro services across the country will resume from September 7, while schools and colleges will remain shut. The centre has also allowed religious, political, social and sports congregations with 100 people to take place from September 21st, with a mandatory wearing of face mask and social distancing. International air travel, except as permitted by the government, will remain suspended. In northeastern states, there is no let-up in COVID-19 positive cases. All states of the region have been witnessing new COVID cases. The number of corona positive cases in Arunachal Pradesh rose to 4,112, among whom 2,885 people have recovered and 7 people have lost their lives. In Manipur, the number rose to 6,252, of whom 4,330 have recovered and 28 have fallen to the disease. In Meghalaya, the number rose to 2,368, of whom 1,162 have recovered. Mizoram counted a total of 1,011 corona positive cases, among whom 591 have recovered. Nagaland counted a total number of 3,950 with 3,067 recoveries. The COVID death toll in Nagaland is still 9. In Sikkim, the COVID positive cases rose to 1,652 with 1,225 recoveries. In Tripura, 12,153 people were found positive with 7,664 recoveries. The COVID death toll in Tripura rose to 113. In Assam, Health and Family Welfare Minister Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma in a tweet said the total number of active COVID-19 patients in the state now stand at 22,965, whereas 82,510 patients have recovered so far. In the last 24 hours of 44,948 tested samples, 3,266 samples were tested positive. The positivity rate has reached 7.26%. With death of 10 more COVID patients on Monday, the death toll has gone up to 306 in the state. The COVID-19 recovery rate has further improved and now it has reached 76.94%. In the last 24 hours, 65,081 COVID patients have recovered and were discharged from the hospitals. The Health Ministry said the total number of recoveries has reached over 28,39,882. It said the constantly increasing recoveries have ensured that the actual caseload of the country has reduced and currently comprises only 21.29% of the total positive cases. It said effective implementation of centre's strategic and graded test, track and treat approach has led to higher recoveries and lower fatality. The Health Ministry today said that average daily recovered cases week-wise have grown 4 times from 15,000 in first week of July to 61,700 in the last week of August. In a tweet, the ministry said the steep rise in COVID-19 recoveries indicate that India's collaborative, graded and evolving response strategy has borne results. Currently, India's case fatality rate is at 1.77%. The novel coronavirus has affected 2,56,55,736 people across the globe till date. The death toll rose to 8,55,114. 1,79,54,731 people have recovered till date. USA counted a total case of 62,11,816. Brazil followed next with a total of 39,10,901 COVID-19 cases, and Russia has 10,48 cases. Former Chief Minister of Assam Tarun Gogoi, who was suffering from COVID-19, was administered plasma therapy after his condition deteriorated late on Monday night, the doctors said. Gogoi's condition, however, is stable on Tuesday, GMCH authorities said. Gogoi's condition had deteriorated due to sudden fall in oxygen saturation level, a spokesman of the team of doctors attending the former Chief Minister of Assam said. Gogoi had tested positive for COVID-19 on August 25 last and was admitted at the Guwahati Medical College Hospital the next day. Japan has committed an official development assistance loan of 3,500 crore rupees for the COVID-19 crisis emergency response support. The notes were exchanged between the Additional Secretary in the Department of Economic Affairs, Dr. C.S. Mohapatra, and Ambassador of Japan to Indian Suzuki Satoshi for a health sector program loan to fight the COVID-19 crisis. Subsequent to the exchange of notes, loan agreement for the program loan was signed between Dr. Mohapatra and Chief Representative of Zika in New Delhi, Katsuo Matsumoto. Japan International Cooperation Agency, Zika, is a government agency that coordinates official development assistance for the government of Japan. This program loan aims to support India's efforts in fighting COVID-19. On the second day of the ongoing autumn session of Assam Assembly today, Finance and Health Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma, replying to a question by BJP member on state government's Orunodoy scheme, said the welfare scheme to be implemented in the state from October 2nd, the day of the birth anniversary of Father of the Nation Mahatma Gandhi. Sharma said that 830 rupee will be given per month to beneficiary families under the scheme. He added that widows, unmarried women, Divyang and divorced women will get priority in beneficiary selection. Under the scheme, 17,000 beneficiaries to be covered per assembly constituency, where population is between 1.5 to 2 lakhs. Meghalaya has closed all entry points from midnight of 31st August for a week after the spike in COVID cases reported. A large number of people were seen gathering at the entry points with people who either want to leave or enter the state. The health officials are conducting rapid antigen tests besides checking of documents of the people who are planning to enter the state. The state government has decided to close all entry points to Meghalaya for 1 week every month in the next 3 months starting September 2020. Director General of Assam Police Bhaskar Jyoti Mohanto today, while addressing media through video conferencing, said that few people have aired misinformation on coronavirus infection and COVID-19 through different platforms of social media. Mohanto termed the act of spreading corona misinformation as anti-social act and warned such elements of stern action.
We can bring about quality change in exam. আহক আমি সোশ্যাল মিডিয়াটো কেয়ারফুল হওঁ আমি যাতে ইজনে ইজনক আমি বিশুদ্ধাৰ কৰিবলৈ গৈ এটা বিশেষ পৰ্যায় পাৰ নহওঁ
Joint entrance examination for admission to top engineering colleges in the country has commenced today with unprecedented preparations. About 9.58 lakh aspirants have registered for the exam to be conducted from September 1st to 6th across 660 centers. This is the first such examination held in the post-COVID era involving close to 1 million students and being held at over 600 centers throughout the country. In Guwahati too, the Z was held at different centers following standard operation procedure. Earlier, Director General of National Testing Agency Vineet Joshi said that a comprehensive standard operating procedure for the candidates and center staff has been put in place to ensure social distancing and secure delivery of the test. President, Vice President, Prime Minister and Sports Minister have congratulated Indian chess team for jointly winning the gold medal with Russia in the first ever FIDE online chess Olympiad. In a tweet, President Ramnath Kovind said, "India is delighted by your stellar performance and we are all proud of you." Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu said, "It is a proud moment for all of us." He also wished the Indian chess players many more such laurels. In a tweet, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said their hard work and dedication are admirable. Prime Minister said their success will surely motivate other chess players. Modi congratulated the Russian team as well. Union Sports Minister Kiren Rijiju also congratulated the Indian side for winning the gold at the online chess Olympiad. He tweeted, "My heartiest wishes to all the players." To end the news, the main points once again. Former President Pranab Mukherjee's last rites performed with full military honor. President Kovind, Prime Minister Modi pay homage to the departed soul. Unlock 4 guidelines come into force. More activities open up in COVID non-containment zones. No let-up in COVID-19 positive cases in northeastern states. Nearly 10.17 lakh COVID samples tested in the country in the last 24 hours. Arunodaya schemes to be implemented in Assam from October 2nd next. And President Prime Minister congratulate Indian chess players for winning FIDE online chess Olympiad. And that's all in this bulletin. Thanks for watching. Namaskar.